21-year-old Genesis Hansen was riding her bicycle allegedly on the wrong side of the road when Oregon State and Corvallis police officers stopped to cite her, and she later refused to show identification. Under Oregon State law, it is not required of any citizen to show identification, which Ms. Hansen was exercising such right. As the nation's oldest civil rights organization, we view this civil rights violation by state and local law enforcement as another example of racial inequity and excessive use of force imposed on communities of color by law enforcement. We are very concerned how a potential citation can result in a young woman being physically abused by police officers and ultimately charged for the offenses committed against her. This behavior is unacceptable and cannot be tolerated in our society. This morning, I woke up to the heading, NAACP says arrest of bicyclist was racist, in our local paper, the Gazette-Times. We released the press release yesterday, so I had to reread what we sent out because I did not remember calling anyone racist. After rereading the press release, as I just done for you, I realized that it had happened again. There was much said in the press release, and to be dumbed down to one word that we did not even use is not okay. The article also reports that we said that Genesis Hansen was, quote, unquote, victimized by police because of her race. Please read the press release again. Please hear me now. We are here because there is a systemic problem and we want to see the system changed. We have been dialoguing with Oregon State Police, Corvallis Chief of Police, and Benton County District Attorney intently since this incident happened. We have a strong relationship with the Corvallis Chief of Police and the Benton County District Attorney for years in hopes to work together so incidents like this don't happen in our city, in our community. We will hold the Gazette-Times accountable to not perpetuate hate and violence, which is what a misrepresentation of the facts can easily do. Do you understand how dangerous that can get? In the words of Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. We are here to take a stand because Black and brown people across this country have stories. Too many stories similar to Genesis Hansen, except some of them are not alive today to tell it. Did you hear me? Some of them are not alive today to tell their stories. There is much work to do to change a system that continues to criminalize us. Implicit bias, racial inequity, and systemic racism are the real fight. Let's get that straight. That's the deeper work. Again, to call someone a racist, which we did not do, dumbs down everything we fight for. Thank you. It minimizes what has been happening to people that look like me for decades, and that is not okay. Name calling is not helpful. I recently attended a national conference and the theme was building bridges, not walls. That is what our organization has been doing for 110 years. We are the nation's oldest and largest nonpartisan civil rights organization. The mission of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is to secure the political, so we can get the right to vote, educational, social, and economic equality of rights in order to eliminate race-based discrimination and ensure the health and well-being of who? Of all persons. We will continue to stand and work together to protect the right to just live. Okay? And I would like you to quote that.